up, guys? Welcome back to Geekcentricity and Screen Bum's combined coverage of New York Comic Con 2011. We are here with Eddie McClintock of, most recently, Warehouse 13.
Indeed.
In case you haven't picked up on that. So we're going to be hanging out, asking some questions, and seeing what's up with him.
I have to put a sign up because people are like, "Ah, man, you're that guy from Angel." I'm like, no, read the sign, asshole.
That's right.
Freaking
remember. You can say asshole.
Thank you.
That's right. No problem.
Good.
So Eddie, how did you get started acting? That's a big question.
I basically had gotten fired from every other job that I had. I moved to LA to be an insurance broker for my uncle.
Nice.
And he fired me after 7 months. I collected unemployment for a while and threw the Frisbee on the beach in LA. I'm from Ohio, so I moved to LA to sell insurance and then got fired. And then I became a PA. I was a production assistant for 3 years, and I was doing a Pringles commercial, and it was like these kids eating Pringles and having fun on the beach. And this kid just was saying, why aren't you doing what we're doing? And he drove away in his brand new Jeep, and I drove away in my Caprice Classic with no hubcaps or back window. And
Nice.
I just, I always loved film and TV, and so I just said, you know what, I got nothing to lose. So I got in class and started taking a lot of class. So,
Cool.
Not that I have any class, I just took a lot of class.
Well, you can take and use it all up. It's
That's
fine.
right,
It's all right.
that's
It's not a big deal.
That's right.
So you've been most recently working on Warehouse 13. You guys are on what season now? Is it 4?
We just got picked up for season 4.
Just got picked up for season
Yeah,
4. Okay.
yeah.
So tell everybody in case they don't know. Actually, let's do this. If you don't know what Warehouse 13 is, go ahead. Go to Hulu, Netflix, Sci-Fi, catch an episode. We'll wait.
iTunes,
iTunes. We'll wait. Go ahead.
bootleg.
We don't mind.
You can come to my house. I have it TiVo'd.
All 3 seasons. Okay, you back? Good? All right, beautiful.
Excellent.
All right, so now that you know,
Good day, huh?
it's good, right? This guy, he's got some talent. So tell everybody a little bit about Warehouse 13. What makes it unique as far as, among all the other kind of sci-fi shows that are out there, and meaning science fiction as well as the station, obviously, sci-fi?
Well, when the network Sci-Fi decided to change its name to the much ridiculed Syfy, it was determined by them that they wanted to open up the demographic. They wanted to make the network friendly to not just sci-fi fans, but to, because now that there's 150 channels to watch, you need more people watching. So they used our show as kind of the calling card for the more friendlier, more accessible audience. And I think what makes the show great is that everybody can watch it. We have a plus 50% female viewership, which is the most watched.
It's due to your chin, probably, right?
Right, yes, $5,000, five
Hey,
big ones,
wow.
5 big ones, and we have strong female characters, and it's funny, and I think it's clever, and it can be very heartfelt and serious, and it's a family show about these. This basically land of misfit toys called the Warehouse Crew, and it's just it's a lot of fun.
So speaking of your cast that you are on the show with, you guys seem, at least from the viewer's perspective, to have a really great dynamic in between each of you guys. And I've seen some of the extras that Hulu will throw up or whatever the case may be.
Sure.
And you guys seem to be joking around on set a lot.
Yeah.
How is the dynamic in reality between you guys? And then, of course, last season you guys just had a new cast member added in.
Yeah.
How did that affect that long-standing relationship you guys already had?
When you work with someone for 15 hours a day, 5 days a week for 6 months under extraordinary circumstances like that, you either grow to love them or hate them. And we've been very lucky. I mean, look, we're like a family, truly. So sometimes you may not always like your family members, but you love them no matter what. And that's kind of what we've become. And I think that shows when you watch. It shows that we're just comfortable with one another, and I bug the shit out of Joanne sometimes, and but she loves me, and we just have a great thing going. So
That's cool. Now, your character that you play on the show is a recovering alcoholic. Now, and a lot of times, some people either have that experience through like family members or their own personal experience. Is that something that you're able to personally draw on, or is it something that you've had to really channel and has been a difficult process for you?
Yeah, I mean, I actually have 11 years sober.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Which is why I don't drink.
Coffee.
I just don't.
Just so you know, I brought coffee, and he was like,
That's the thing.
Nah,
Most
thanks.
people that are sober, man, they just like drink coffee.
That makes total sense to me now. Yeah.
But I have like flashbacks because the caffeine just zaps my brain. I think this is actually the first time I've ever been asked that question or said it, publicly.
Okay.
But I'm not ashamed of it. It's something that has made me who I am, and I think that it makes me a more dynamic person, as it does make my character dynamic. It shows him as being he's flawed. He's not perfect, and he's a lot of things, but perfect is not one of them. And I think that it adds depth and dimension to the character.
That's excellent. That's really cool, man. Well, congratulations for that. That's a big thing. Coming from my parents, I understand. They have same background. So.
I had a lot of fun for a lot of years, but now I got to be a good boy. I got 2 kids, It's like, woo. That just doesn't work.
Doesn't work so much, yeah. So and you've been married for how many years now?
6 years.
6 years. That's awesome, man. That's congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, marriage is a good thing.
It is.
So as far as the show's concerned, you guys have probably had like favorite experiences and like least favorite experiences on the set. Share a couple of those with us.
I would say my least favorite experience was, shooting outside in Toronto in the middle of the winter when it's like below zero.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be in Colorado with like a windbreaker on.
Yeah.
And the rest of the crew, it literally has an Arctic where you can only see their eyes and their nose. And the rest of it is like the big
parkas and stuff.
Yeah. And they're walking around, and Joanne and I are standing out in that. And I'm not good with the cold.
Even coming from Ohio?
Yeah, but that's why I left. It's one of the reasons.
Fair enough,
It's one of the reasons I was like, see you later. But and my favorite experience. I have a lot of them. Every time a new guest star comes on the show, like when Kate Mulgrew showed up, or Lindsay Wagner, just that kind of stuff. It's just like I have to go. Are you sure? Are you sure I'm the one that's supposed to be here right now?
Right.
Because, like I said, I was an insurance salesman.
Yeah.
I grew up wrestling and playing football in Ohio, and just was never that guy. But I'm glad that I've been lucky, and I've worked my ass off to get here. So
cool, man. That's excellent.
Thanks.
So, as far as and again, in terms of the show itself, what do you guys have in the future plan for Warehouse 13? And then what are you yourself kind of got in the works? Maybe anything outside of it, or what else?
In regards to Warehouse 13, I don't really know, and I don't ask. I mean, I really like to find out as we go, just kind of like as the viewer does. It helps me, I think, as an actor, to be able to experience that stuff as we go along.
Right, sure.
In my personal life, I just finished, away from Warehouse 13, I just finished an independent film called A Fish Story. It's a straight-up drama, so there's no silliness, kind of.
A little different from most viewers.
Yeah. So it's away from what I do on Warehouse 13. I have a website, www.eddiemcclintock.com. I was an art major in college,
nice.
And so a lot of my damaged illustrations are the inner workings of my damaged mind. So I have stuff there, and I'm traveling around doing these cons and getting to meet you guys, and it's just a blast, man. I'm truly, I say it as a joke, but I'm living the dream, man, for real.
That's awesome, bro. So last question, and then I'll let you get back The zombie apocalypse
my
hits.
line. You got to pan over to my line. And Jewel State's line. And Eddie McClintock.
Yeah, where is she anyway? She's like taking a break. She's on a 50.
Come on over, you people.
So the zombie apocalypse hits.
Yeah.
You're stuck underground.
Yes.
You can take 3 things or people with you.
Yeah.
We'll give you your family as a disclaimer.
Okay,
We'll give you your family as a disclaimer.
All right.
Assuming they made it. They run fast. They're fast runners.
All right.
What would you take? Or who would they be?
I would take soap.
That's one I haven't heard before. Good thinking.
A quick change of underwear. Boxer briefs.
Okay, so a quick change would be what? Like the Velcro rip away or what?
Yeah, the Velcro. Thank you. Well played.
Thanks, that's
And 14 yards of 2x4 latex.
Any particular reason for the latex? Just to have it, just in case.
I can't talk about that.
Oh, okay. I see. I got you. I'm with you.
Thing with my wife.
Oh, I don't know.
Hush, hush.
Hush, hush.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, we'll make sure to edit that part out. That's fine.
And the people that I would take, I'd take my dad.
Oh, good call.
Does my dad get to go?
Sure, yeah.
My dad.
Good choice.
Yes, my dad, and my best friend Billy. And you know what? I would take someone, a random person.
Just somebody random, like you over there. Come on,
Yeah,
let's go.
Because I would say,
Get in
hey,
the car.
you deserve to be saved too.
We're going down to the basement. That's cool.
That's right. We're going down
Hey-oo.
to the basement.
Well, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you on the flip side. Eddie, thanks so much, dude. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, man.
We'll talk soon.
It's a pleasure.
Take care, guys.